Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Chris Bryant now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
1 out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 15 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony
Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Jeanette is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Hamilton.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Set to get his day started, Jose Peraza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Batting third baseman.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch. The 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
Batting fourth,
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In is Joey Votto now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Suarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Contreras is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 261 the average coming into action here. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. Runner's back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And another foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Baez at second with 2 down. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, number 15. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Second baseman, number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And that is off the first base bag. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready now, Jesse Winker. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses. 2-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 8, Patrick.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Tyler Mahle. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mahle sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Yu Darvish.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Addison Russell having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. And a neck-high fastball that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Russell is off at first with 2 away.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 2-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-0. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball just a bit high.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here's the 0 and 2. Stays alive, still 0 and 2. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Baez. a native of Puerto Rico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
2 strikes.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hamilton. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in for his second at bat, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle
So
Schwarber.
stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Joey Votto.
Leading
He'll
off the
begin
4th
things here against Yu Darvish.
Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two and one.
2-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. Russell is calling for it. 1 away.
From left field, number
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 15 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-1 home. Taking the strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, shortstop, Addison.
Ready for another chance. Addison Russell, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Jesse Winker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's the pitch.
Nope,
Bottom
that's a
three
ball.
in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Mahle, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Votto shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Jose Peraza.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In is Joey Votto now. First pitch on its way. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 379 marker. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here. And it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Left side, but well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 15.
Now in the box, number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesse.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still no score. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Finnegan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27, Phillip Ervin.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Barnhart.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him, and he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Grounded to third. Bryant's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here's Javier Baez. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson on second.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're all knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Reds will try to walk it off. Mike Montgomery enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Baez on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Here's a fastball that misses. Montgomery, a 6'5" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now, number 15. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. chopped weakly to the left. Bryant ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Sliders in for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. We'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Justin Wilson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Phil Gosselin is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 fouled away. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
And here's Jose Peraza as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 2. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sliders in for a strike. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Reds strand a couple. Still no score. Kevin Shackelford takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 41, Evan Shackelford.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. It's sharply toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. The next Cub-up, Anthony Rizzo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Russell at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. Rocket to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3. Hit back up the middle. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Scooter Gennett.
So coming to the plate, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46. Pedro Strop.
Ready now for Cincinnati, number 15. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crockett gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 51, Kyle Crockett. Now playing left field and batting in the 7th spot, number 23.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Popped him up. Barnhart is under it. One away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we still have no score. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall.
Leading up for the Reds, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Ah, what a play for the second out.
Right fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And that one just missed outside. .3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Down the third baseline. Speared on the dive. The throw to first. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Steve Cishek enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And here's Jose Peraza.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Hit slowly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. The 1-1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Kyle Crockett claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is